Tom, aka Gedeon, here for Star Frontiers Gamer, and welcome to the final day of 8 days of Star Frontiers robots. This has been our celebration of all things robots in Star Frontiers, and our final robot that we are creating today is a robot brain. Now, I discovered something recently when I was working on this massive compilation of all things massive robotic omnibus, all the robots ever created for the Frontier, all the robotic equipment. I discovered there had never been a robot brain created in any publication, fan magazine, modules, rules, anywhere for Star Frontiers, with the exception of for the Mechnons, but they're an antagonist. And possibly maybe for the Sathar. And again, they're an antagonist, but within the Frontier Society, there had never been a robot brain statted up, and we're about to do the first one ever here today. So I get the distinction of having created for the Frontier and published a robot brain first. So, yay me. Now, our inspiration for today is going to be Vicky from iRobot. Because I was sitting there thinking, robot brain, where? And then all of a sudden I clicked. I was like, stupid. Vicky in iRobot basically is the classic Star Frontiers robot brain running a whole building, running a whole city, running a factory. And I thought she would be great. And we're going to do her up as an antagonist here. And I'm going to set her up as a reoccurring antagonist with how I build this robot. So let's put our worksheet up here. And we're not going to use the name Vicky. We'll use Vivian. And manufacturer. So for manufacturer, I'm just going to put in Tacton, which is the robotics megacorp in the Frontier. Robot brain has to be level 6. And I forget how much a level 6. So level 6, here we are, 8,000 credits. So 8,000 credits. The body type, now rules as written, requires a robot brain to have a heavy-duty body. And we're going to go ahead and do that because I have plans where this is going. So heavy-duty body. That costs $5,000. Dictates a stamina of 500. We are going to pay for the altered movement mode of rocket, which then lets the robot move as a air car. And I don't buy this all that often, so let's go to, here we are, 10,000. 10,000 is the cost. And power source. Now, when you upgrade a robot to one of the movement modes that's as a vehicle, you then have to make sure you have a para battery that is equal to what's used in the vehicle, and an air car para battery is type 4. Type 4 para battery. Again, I don't remember the details. So type 4 para batteries, 4,000 SCUs, cost 4,500. SCUs is going to cost us 4,500 credits. And robot brain, he is going to be a one-hit wonder. So to hit number for a robot is 30 plus 10% per level. So 10 times 6 is 60, plus 30 is 90. His initiative modifier is 3 plus his level, so 9. And we reverse engineer the reaction speed from an initiative modifier of 9. We get 90. And our programs. Oh, something special here. I'm going to add and unlimited. Because when Vicky is plugged into the building that she's a part of, she accesses the building power, therefore she has unlimited power. But when she unplugs from the building and rockets away as an air car, she then falls back on her integral para battery with only 4,000, which is a lot. So computer programs. Computer link is an obvious one. Self-defense and security lock. And that is a total. Computer link is 4,000. Self-defense is 500. Security lock's 500. And we get a total of 5,000 credits. Installed equipment is going to be Chronocom to access that computer link and communicate wirelessly. And then, so Chronocom, and I'm going to say she needs a hollow screen. So we're talking a total of 1,000 for the hollow screen and 100 for the Chronocom. And the reason why we're giving her that hollow screen is we're going to actually call it we're going to rule it a holographic projector. Because in the movie iRobot, Vicky projected her little cube face thing anywhere in the building that there was the appropriate projectors. And we want this robotic brain to have that same ability. So she can project her face anywhere that the player characters happen to be and have an ongoing taunting, ongoing you're going to fail, you'll never succeed, ongoing conversation with the player characters, basically to try to irritate them and make them really want to get her. So our total cost, when we total all of this up, is going to be 30,300 credits. And our inspiration is the movie. Could say the book, but we're definitely riffing off of the movie. So let's come down here. I got some specials. As Vivian is part of the building, she's jacked into the building power supply and thus has unlimited power. If she unjacks from the building, she falls back on her own para battery. Giving Vivian rocket altered movement mode is about ensuring her escape. Like Vicky before her, she's intended to be an antagonist, and disconnecting from the building and rocketing away is about either making the PCs work for the kill or about having her turn up again later. Her mission: ensure efficient installation operation while protecting Vivian's existence. Functions: installation is defined as a building or city. In this case, probably a building, because I'm envisioning the her heavy-duty rocket body, heavy-duty robot body with that rocket movement as being at the very top floor of the building. She's plugged in there, but she has access to all the whole building and uses her hollow projector to project her face all throughout the building. So as the player characters come into this building and begin to ascend and go through the adventure, she's constantly watching them, constantly taunting them, constantly having the back and forth going on with them. And when they get to the top, if they don't get her right away, she is going to unplug and rocket away for her own self-defense to get away. So the player characters are going to need to be able to get to a vehicle to chase after her. They're going to need another air car to have any hope of keeping up. And so that's how I'm envisioning this setup. So Vivian has modified her own mission and functions and may be a rogue AI. That's a possibility. As game referee, you may have her take whatever actions you desire. Her weapons are myriad and diverse throughout her control of the building or the city. So this is not a robot that takes direct action where the robot's, throwing a punch with its own limb or shooting at the player characters with an installed weapon. This is a robot that's locking doorways, throwing up barriers, sending other robots to attack the player character, using all sorts of other items to try to slow down, hinder, and attack the player characters. This should be a tough encounter to take it out, and the player characters are going to need some things like rockets, missiles, heavy weapons. Heavy weapons heavy laser could really come in handy to bring Vivian down. Excuse me. So this is the first robot brain designed and published for the Frontier. Her name is Vivian. She is a witch with a capital B. Tended to be that way. And hopefully you find Vivian interesting enough to be an antagonist in your game. And this is what a robot brain would look like statted out. So thanks for watching the video. Thanks to my subscribers. You guys are great. This is Tom, a.k.a. Gedeon, for Star Frontiers Gamer, and I will see you in the Frontier.